Douchiest rich kid Snapchat stories. I completely hate people who show off, people who flex, and overall people who try to show off that they're rich. And the most annoying thing is a lot of rich people are pretty stingy, or they're just like to flex the stuff, which is the most annoying thing. Not everyone, but a few people. Like a few people like to give away money and stuff. Like Mr. Beast, for example, he's rich and he's really nice. But there's other people who just want to show off the stuff, but probably just don't spend them at all, or want to waste their money, which is the worst thing. That's why today I'm doing something called reacting to some of the most douchiest rich kid Snapchats ever. I listed and bunched up a bunch of douchey rich kid Snapchats, and I'm going to be going through them in this video. Okay guys, the first one is just got my weekly allowance peasant, starting off with the peasant word, and he's just bringing on a bunch of £20 dollar note bills. Like, that's absolutely mental. Like, how many is that? That's uncountable, bro. Like, what is that? How much is that? He just got my weekly allowance and he's trying to show off about it. Are you actually showing off about it? Like, that's someone that's really rich, very lucky. Like, bro, he got a Rolex in the middle of his life. I didn't even notice that, bro. He's super lucky and he's trying to show off about it. Like what are you doing? I mean, if he's, at least he was like, okay, this is my weekly allowance. Okay, that would be like reasonable. That's fine. He wrote peasant. He's trying to make us feel bad that we're not as rich as him. Like, what? Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, the next one is, again, he just has a pile of money and he has a cash bag money sign. That's the worst. Why do you have to show off all your money? Like, you just want to get robbed, because the thing is, you feel good about your money. You can just spend your money, be happy with your money. You don't have to show off about it. Like, jeez, why are people like that? You know, he's got his money. He's holding his money. How many is that? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 800, 1,000. Probably about close to 4,000, 5,000. In that pile, so he's maybe not 4,000, but in fact, maybe, I don't know. I see somewhere around there. But he's got so much. And they're all 100 bills. That's absolutely mental. Like, dude, people are that crazy. Like, oh my gosh. Allowance. This man gets that type of allowance. Yeah. That man gets that type of allowance. Oh my flipping gosh. He's really lucky and he's trying to show off. Like, people show off the Snapchats, and by the look of that type of resolution, it's probably like an iPhone 5, so like, Okay, someone doesn't want to walk to school, showing a picture of a helicopter, I think, right behind it. Bro, I thought driving a car to school was so lucky. Then there's people who drive helicopters to the flipping school. Comment down below how you go to school. Is it by a car? Do you walk? Do you take a bus? Train maybe? Anything else? Like, comment down below. This man takes a helicopter to school. And there's people who walk to school. I mean, maybe he doesn't have any cars, maybe that's his only option, so that's probably the most reasonable. Unless he's renting it, maybe that's fine, maybe this one's not that bad, because it's not trying to show off about it, it's just like, okay, it's just a helicopter behind it, so it's fine, maybe that's fine. You know. Okay. I don't think I can spend that much money on any sort of food. And I feel like one stack of that money can last you, like, depending on how rich you are, but if you actually eat good food, that one of those could last you like 2 weeks, because that's 1,000 in one pile, and 1,000 is, dude, actually, who spends 1,000 on food? Like, you can't. Who spends 100 on food even? Like, I mean, people spend 100 on food. Like, okay, fine. If every day you ate out, you spend like 10 days. 10 days you'll have one stack. So that's your dinner for today, or whenever you're filming. That's crazy. You know what, bro? At least are you gonna give a tip to the workers maybe, or something cool like that? But he spends it. You can keep it if you want. You don't have to like give it away, but don't show off about it. Okay guys, this one I've seen before, however this one's a little bit crazy. This one's a little bit too, the more extreme level. This guy says he needs something to level his chair on. First of all, he puts a bunch of iPads. Yes, they're not the newest iPads, but still, it's still iPads. First of all, you're leveling it on an iPad. That's not even safe. You could ruin the iPad, which I think you probably will. And you have to stay still, because if you move like I'm moving right now, it will move the iPad away, or the iPad will have a big crack, and you might just have to just, like, pick all this scattered up on the floor. Like, seriously, guys. You know what? Don't level your chair and stuff like that. Yeah. Daddy's giving me the keys. So, he's got a Lamborghini in front of him. He's getting the keys. I hope he can drive it. If he can drive it, maybe vlog it. Maybe vlog it. Like, maybe have some fun with vlogging it. What else you can do a few things. You can do a lot of things. Like, you can vlog your experience. You can like Snapchat it, but I mean, you kind of already did it. You can Snapchat. You just Snapchat the car like when you're driving it, or not when you're driving it. Also, passenger. If you have a passenger with you, to take pictures, or maybe take a picture before you start driving off the car. And like, I'm in this Lamborghini. Okay, first of all, there's two things wrong with this. He wanted a Range Rover for his first car. As you can see, guys, this is the car. It's a BMW. A BMW is really good for a lot of people. Like, right now, I'm owning one Lexus and one Mazda. That would be an amazing move. I would love a BMW, bro. And if I got a BMW for my first car, I'll be happy with a Toyota for my first car. As long as it's clean, it's good, it works properly, it doesn't burn down or anything, then I'm happy with it. This guy wanted a Range Rover for his first car. What if you crash it? What if you crash it? If you crash it, it's game over. So it might not be the best thing, but you know what? Do what you have to do, bro. And second of all, this man is wearing a Rolex, probably right in front of the screen. He's trying to show off like he's a Rolex. He's definitely showing off now because he's showing his Rolex. Actually, his parents probably already got him a Rolex. He should be already happy, unless he spent it with his own money, but he's still showing off about it. Like, that's pretty messed up. Trying to make the people who are watching jealous, which is the most wrong thing to do. And yeah, it's kind of just, there's so many things wrong with this Snapchat story. Literally, one picture can't have so many things wrong with it, but this thing has so many things wrong with it. You know, personally, I completely hate this type of stuff. Like, I hope these stuff are fake, but if they are real, like, that's the most douchiest stuff I've ever seen. Okay, guys, Daddy let me down today with probably like £200. I'm guessing maybe that's like £300 maybe, and a watch, or probably a Rolex or some good watch brand. Daddy let me down today. He's got a flipping so much money. You could spend it on so many cool things. You can probably buy some material for your house. You can probably buy like a football, or you can buy a bunch of gift cards or food or something that you need. But then this guy is not happy about it. What does he want? Does he want like 5,000? Maybe 5,000. You can buy like a phone and like 5 phones. Okay, next one. New Rolex 11K. First of all, why is he showing his receipt? Like, we trust you. I mean, like, we won't trust a scammer, but like, I'm pretty sure you had the Rolex. Why are you showing the receipt? And okay, he's happy with 11K. Oh, you got an 11K Rolex. You should be happy. His hands are like, you know, that wavy emoji. So I think he's happy about it. But he put a question mark. So he could be upset about it. If he's upset about it, that's completely wrong. Like 11K. But I think he's happy about it. Let's give a actual round of applause for this person. I mean, still show your receipt, so it's kind of bad. Yeah. Why show your receipt? It's not the smartest thing to do. Okay, this one is the most annoying thing I've ever seen. This guy got a Lamborghini for his birthday, and this was his response: I wanted yellow. Parents suck. Bro, this guy got a green Lamborghini and he's not happy about it, bro. Bro, if my mum or my dad gave me a Lamborghini for my birthday, depending on what color it was, I would be over the moon there. I would be over the flipping moon. I would be happy with any sort of car if I got it. I'll be over the moon with a Toyota. I'm not really gonna say Toyota a lot, but a Toyota for my birthday. See, I mean, if I didn't like the car, I would sell it and then like buy a different thing. I mean, it's always the thought that counts, right? But this man is angry about eating green. You know what, bro? If you don't want it, I will have it, bro. Or maybe you can just like sell it and then get like a new car, but then he'll probably like get a little bit less. But he'll probably lose a bit of money because obviously he's selling it, he hasn't used it yet and stuff like that. So, But why is he sad? Just use the green Lamborghini. You're happy with it. You should be happy with it. Okay, guys, this guy spelled finally wrong and says finally home was a helicopter again. I think it's a helicopter. He has his helicopter above his house. Like literally right there, like right in front of our eyes. My man got a helicopter and took a Snapchat of it. If it's even his home, because like who will be up there? I mean, wait, if you're home, you look like that's still working. I mean, no, maybe maybe he's not working anymore. Or maybe he's like stopped. He stopped the petrol already. He came down to see a photo, but okay. No, I'm acting like a dumb one now. But then maybe he just like parked the helicopter and came down and took a photo. Like, wow, what am I thinking so weird? Which watch for homework? Who's gonna look at how you do your homework? You don't even need a watch. You probably should just get a clock in your living room or whatever. This guy is like, which watch for my homework? Just get any watch. Or get your phone. Your phone's right there. I mean, I personally can't study on my phone. Like, I'm not allowed to, or most of the time I'm not allowed to use my phone when I'm studying. But, bro, just use any watch. You don't have to make a Snapchat about it. Like, no one's gonna help. People are just gonna like think what I'm thinking. And be like, why you have so many watches? Why you deciding? Why are you asking us? The last push before half term, and bro, he takes a picture again of his Rolex. I mean, I'm not sure. It's probably not the Rolex at this point. At the keyboard, and it's his last push before half term. People do this Snapchat with the same like that bottom text. He's purposely like showing his hand because he can see a watch. And first of all, who wears that watch on the right hand? Like, it's okay, that's not a bad thing, but like, okay, it's not like a weird thing or anything, but like, personally, I would find it really hard to wear my watch on my right hand, and people do it, like, people don't know, like, I think you're supposed to wear it on your left hand, but like, people do it on the right hand. I think if you're right-handed, you're supposed to wear it on your left hand, and if you're left-handed, or your right hand, I think it works like that, but we don't know. I think, because I never wore my watch on my right hand. Actually, let me test it out right now. My watch is not even here. Cash for this weekend. A bunch of money, and he says cash for this weekend. Takes a photo, is happy about it, and boom, got his money, got his attention. Just showing off. Okay guys, for the very last one, this guy is using an iPhone again to stabilize a chair. I mean, use a catalog, or use a book. I mean, even a book, like, just use use one of those free catalogs you get. I mean, read it first, but like, use it after. Don't use a flipping phone. You're just wasting money. Like, you're rich, but you're wasting money. Like, you just give them away to the homeless. Like, homeless will be happy with $1. You're just wasting $1,000. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But yeah, guys, that was it for reading a bunch of your But yeah, guys, this was it for reacting to a bunch of douchey rich kids Snapchats. It's probably the worst thing ever, but seeing rich kids Snapchats is so annoying. Hopefully these stuff are not real, but if they are, bro, why Snapchat? But yeah, guys, if you want to see more rich kid douchey Snapchats, then go ahead and smash the subscribe button and like the video, guys, and comment down below what other videos you want to see, because obviously, again, I'm a reaction channel now. I'm actually getting more of the setup ready. I've got my monitor. I'm getting used to it now because I have to get like, a new table here, and I might get a table here as well, so I can like put my monitors here, and I can put like I want to do something like I can put like a monitor here, so I can like look there instead of looking right in front of me, and I can put something else here. Like, I'm not sure, guys. Comment down below what you want to see, because I'm actually very excited to see what my setup ends up looking like. I want to get like LEDs and stuff, because I used to have LEDs in my old room, but now obviously I moved setups and everything, so it's just going to be quite crazy. It's going to be quite a big branch of change. Maybe next time I might do something with a wheel. Yeah. Oh yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been Rohzz. You guys have been awesome, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.